Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom's relationship has been marked by significant ups and downs, with personal growth playing a central role in their journey as a couple. The two first crossed paths at a Golden Globes after-party in 2016, where their connection sparked, but it wasn't an easy road from the start. Just a year later, in 2017, they split, and it was a pivotal moment for both of them as they found themselves needing time apart to work on themselves and understand what they really wanted from life and each other. Their brief separation occurred after Orlando attended a week-long retreat called the Hoffman process, which had a profound impact on his perspective. This retreat, aimed at deep introspection and emotional healing, left Orlando searching for a deeper, more meaningful connection in his life. On the other hand, Katy, coming out of a previous relationship, wasn't in the same place emotionally. She admitted that their breakup was largely influenced by their differing needs at that point in time. In a revealing interview on the Call Her Daddy podcast with Alex Cooper, Katy opened up about the complexities of their relationship and how her own emotional state contributed to their split. "We weren't really in it from day one," she confessed. "He was because he had just done a huge time of celibacy and had set his intentions. I was fresh out of a relationship and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I need to swim in a different pond, but I had to do a lot of real work." When Orlando returned from the retreat, he was no longer interested in engaging in the typical push-pull dynamic that often defines early relationships. Katy, who had been accustomed to a more volatile and emotionally charged style of romance, found this new version of Orlando difficult to adjust to. She said, "He wasn't playing that cat-mouse game anymore. And I was like, this is boring. I'm moving on. I was so used to this push-pull, because once you have it, it becomes part of the game. I was playing games." Their split wasn't easy. The two spent a difficult year apart, grappling with their emotions and the reality of what they wanted. For Orlando, the retreat had given him clarity, while Katy struggled to reconcile her personal challenges with her desire for a stable relationship. She realized that the emotional games she had been playing were rooted in deeper insecurities and unresolved issues. Toward the end of their year apart, Katy made a life-changing decision. Inspired by Orlando's transformation, she decided to attend the Hoffman process herself. It was a turning point for her, allowing her to confront the emotional barriers that had been holding her back. The retreat provided her with tools for self-awareness, personal growth, and emotional healing. "I finally went to Hoffman towards the end of that year that we were separated, and I got the tools. We spoke the same language," she said. Katy credits the experience with saving her life, explaining that without it, she might not have survived the overwhelming pressures of fame and personal turmoil. "I would be dead without it. I would not be on this planet without that process and meditation. Because the noise got so large," she admitted. She explained that despite achieving success with her album Witness, she realized that much of her self-esteem was based on external validation. "When Witness came out and things started to shift, I thought I really loved myself. I thought I really had that center, but actually that core was created from outside validation. It just helped me rewire what I think about myself, and it helped me connect my head to my heart." The Hoffman process not only helped Katy on a personal level, but also brought her and Orlando closer together. Armed with new emotional tools and a clearer sense of self, Katy was ready to reunite with Orlando on a more solid foundation. She recalled that when they got back together, she showed him the most vulnerable, raw parts of herself, testing whether he could handle her at her worst. "I showed him the worst of me. I was like, here's the next test. I'm going to show you the craziest bee you've ever seen." And he was like, "I'm not shook." And I was like, "You're my baby daddy if you're not shook by this. Then we're going the distance." That moment solidified their bond, showing Katy that Orlando was not only committed but also strong enough to handle the complexities of her personality and their relationship. With this newfound understanding, the couple began to rebuild their relationship with a stronger sense of trust, communication, and mutual respect. Katy's vulnerability allowed her to see that Orlando wasn't just a romantic partner, but someone who would stand by her no matter what. Now, as parents to their 4-year-old daughter, Daisy Dove, Katy and Orlando continue to prioritize their relationship through regular communication and a commitment to personal growth. Orlando also shares a 13-year-old son, Flynn, with his ex-wife Miranda Kerr, and Katy has embraced her role as a stepmother while navigating the challenges of a blended family. The couple has spoken openly about the importance of couples therapy in maintaining their relationship, ensuring that they continue to grow together and not fall into old patterns. By working together and seeking external guidance when needed, they've built a foundation that is not only resilient but also supportive of each other's personal journeys. Through their separation and subsequent reunion, Katy and Orlando have demonstrated the power of personal growth and emotional healing in a relationship. Their story is one of transformation individually and as a couple. It's a testament to the fact that sometimes stepping away from a relationship to work on oneself can lead to a deeper and more fulfilling connection in the long run. As Katy reflected, "If you're not shook by this, then we're going the distance." And for her and Orlando, that distance looks bright and full of promise.